little more risque, but I like it, in my opinion. You kind of, as a driver, you can use it as a guide.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to see grass in the pavement with that. Stuff.
Absolutely.
So,
All right, here we go. Rudy Hanson, Lichliter. Hanson out front here in that S chassis. Goes and initiates in that first outside zone. There you go. You just talked about it. He actually taps the back bumper right into the outside zone 1, sets himself up for outside zone 2. Lichliter does need to gain some ground on him here in this outside zone 3. Doesn't get all the way out there, but definitely fills it with that back left corner. And, I mean, Rudy got it dialed right there. So he must have, again, learned and progressed. So Hanson, a great, solid lead run above Lichliter here.
Yeah, let's, while they turn it around here and head back to start, Hanson, like you said, he kind of left outer zone 2 a little early. We can take a look at that once we get the replay going here, but it kind of didn't set him up perfectly for that transition outer zone 4, but also at the same time, Lichliter was kind of playing a game of catch-up that entire chase run. So here we go with the Air Force replay. Coming out of the chicane here, nice and gently. There we go. All right, Hanson, little flick of the wrist here as we go into outer zone 1. I really like how he filled that. He could have been a little deeper earlier, but Lichliter's playing the whole game catch up. He is filling the zones and mimicking, but he just needs that proximity here. You can see Rudy filling the zone, comes out of it a touch early here, but the judges kind of want to see a little more aggression going into outer zone 4 and using the car at angle to slow it down versus like grab the handbrake going to the outer 4. And like I said earlier, there's a decrease in radius now in that outer zone 4 going to the finish, so it's a very technical at the end. And the most difficult part, I believe, is that chase driver has a way shorter course.
Yep.
That gearing, you got to keep those tires lit.
Yep. All right. Speaking of lit, about to get Lichliter, as Alex will lead and Hanson will be giving chase. Let's see what we got here from Lichliter. Stop that guy just non-stop tuning. That's all he does.
Non-stop tunes.
All right, just all joking aside, let's see what Lichliter's got. Hanson aggressive from the start. Now transitioning in that second outside zone. Looks like Hanson giving a little bit more room. Now into outside zone 3. See Lichliter. Oh man, just comes up a bit short on outside zone 3. That's really going to hurt him. And now into that final outside zone, he does tap it just barely, but Hanson good proximity. So that was showing, you know, some maturity, some veteran driving there from Hanson. Give himself just a little bit of room, and then just reeling him in there on that last outside zone.
I really like the temperament that Rudy had going in there. He didn't really have to be super aggressive in the chase position. He did exactly what he needed to in comparison to what Lichliter gave in the chase position and the room that he gave Rudy. So let's check it out here as Lichliter gets through the chicane here in that purple with green wheels. Takes a little kind of similar transition that Rudy does. Could have been a little deeper with more angle in there. I feel like he might have been fighting some grip here. And again, Rudy's doing a good job of kind of seeing what Lichliter's doing here. He's Lichliter shallow in outer zone 2, very shallow angle here, not even entering into outer zone 3. Decent transition here. Rudy doing a good job of mimicking there, and he's just kind of scaled the track a little smaller than it needed to be where he put the car in. So I feel like Rudy's at an advantage at this point.
I think you know which way they're going to slide. They're going to slide the way of the St. Louis Arch and Rudy Hanson from Idaho, knocking out, unfortunately, Alex Lichliter is going to park it for